Gemini, welcome back to the Herb Lady. I hope that this video finds you guys well as can be with all of these changes that are taking place in the world right now. Just remember, you guys, hang in there. We got this. We're gonna get through this. We're here to usher in a new generation of people who are undergoing spiritual awakenings and are waking up to make the world a better place for all of us, okay? So for Gemini, you guys, we are focusing on karmic relationships for the month of November. I already have a karmic relationship reading that's posted in the description box below for you guys, if you guys want to go check that out. With this reading here, this reading really is for people who feel like they are in a karmic relationship or have underwent a karmic relationship at some point in time in their life and is still trying to heal from it. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the reading. I believe I had a pre-shuffle message for you guys. Let me see, because okay, yeah, so there was a pre-shuffle message. While I was pre-shuffling for you guys, the deception card kept popping out. So I'm getting the sense that there's a sense of deception in this relationship. Either you or your partner are pretending like actors in a movie, and the feelings being portrayed, while they come off as very warm, really underneath it, they're actually quite hollow. And while, you know, either you or your partner's feelings are actually genuine. So it could be that your feelings are very genuine and their feelings are not so genuine. And they kind of stick with you or stay with you because they see your potential for success, or you are already successful. I get the question, if you love me, why won't you say something? And I don't know why, like, it just, like, if you love me, why won't you say something? And I feel like that pertains more to you. If you love that partner who's not being real with you, why don't you say something to them and let them know that you already have peep game? And you also need to ask your spirit guides to let the truth come out and be revealed and usher in that healing, okay? So that was you guys' pre-shuffle message. And we're going to go from there, okay? I know that's a lot. You know, dealing with deception in a relationship is just like any kind of deception. For me, I'm a Scorpio, so it runs much deeper. Just a lie for me is just like, okay, you're doing a lot. This is deceiving. I can't trust you. And I know that's extreme, but that's the more extreme end of it. And it's just like, to feel like somebody is wearing a false face in the relationship. Like, you're just getting a painted face. You're not even getting the real version of them, especially if you've been in the relationship for some years and you're still getting bullshit out of them. Yeah, that's not okay. So let's go ahead and pull from the Romance Angel Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. I have the link to this deck in the description box below, if you guys are interested in purchasing it for your own personal use. Okay, that was quick. So the card just kind of flew out here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. So there's one card for you, another card for your partner here. All right, so you got wedding. This situation involves marriage. This could possibly be somebody that you are engaged to, that you met at a wedding, or you are married to. And this person, if you're engaged or you're married to this person is probably feeling like they no longer want to pursue marriage as an option with you. Both ways, like they don't want to be married to you, or they don't want to pursue getting married to you. And they are, you know, I feel like in this circumstance, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. They just don't want to marry you. And something may have happened. They may be going through something, certain childhood shit's being triggered, or, you know, who knows what goes through people's mind when they make choices, when they back out of major choices, you know. But I'm feeling like your partner really is feeling like you were the one, but now, you know, they're unsure. No, they're not unsure. They've already made up their mind that you're not the one in that aspect. They don't want to marry you. They don't want to be married to you anymore. So, and they are in a place where they're kind of either keeping this all in, or they're going back and forth with their friends, or they could have somebody in their ear constantly trying to convince them that you're not the right one for them. And this, in, you know, relationships can be karmic in that sense, where you're dealing with somebody who doesn't have enough backbone to really know themselves and know who they're dealing with, and they rely on external bullshit to tell them about their relationship, and then they get lost in the sauce and they dead a relationship that would have been entirely good for them. Okay, so, you know, because your partner got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So clearly, if they're going through a situation where they no longer wish to be married to you, or they do not want to pursue marriage with you as an option, they're struggling with this in their minds. So they're in a place where they are struggling, and I feel like their deception towards you really isn't about you. They've determined that they don't want to be with you like that, but they haven't made it about you. It's because of their own fuckery, you know? And usually when somebody decides to back out, it is because of their own fuckery. Unless you're just a horrible person, you know? It's like, it can be like that too sometimes. And that's not what I'm saying, Gemini. So let's go ahead and get into the reading here. We are going to pull 7 cards for Gemini, and I'm going to walk you guys through the entire process. I'm going to walk you guys through each card here, okay? So we're going to pull 7 cards for Gemini. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first card here we have is for the question, what is the nature of the karma in this relationship? And for that, you guys got 8 of Wands in reverse. So usually 8 of Wands in the upright position signifies moving on for the better, moving towards your destiny, moving towards what drives you, moving towards your passions, what fuels you, what keeps you going, what wakes you up in the morning every day. Okay, given the fact that this card is in the reverse, is showing me that allowing yourself to be stagnated, and allowing yourself to go backwards, you know, really putting yourself in a position where you're moving backwards. Because for you guys, like, I feel like for some of you guys strongly, this situation has already passed. Like, you've already been in a situation where you were either rejected at the altar, the engagement was broken off, or you recently gone through a divorce, and your spirit is stuck in the past, and it keeps moving towards the past. It keeps roaming and roving on the past and thinking about what could have been done in the past to make it better for today, instead of being in today and making decisions to make tomorrow better, you know? So it's like this karma really is probably one that, this karma is one that really heavily affects your spirit, and it weighs your spirit down, because your spirit is caught up in the past right now. Your spirit is moving toward the past right now. So it's like, this is definitely past life energy. You could have done this to a person either earlier in this lifetime or in a past lifetime, and you are finally having to, you know, pay up in karma. So the next question is, what is the effect, the expected effect of this karma on the relationship? So it's showing the Chariot here. There's a lot of motion here. Already 2 motorcycles. So there's a lot of motion here. You guys probably could be like part of a motorcycle club, may have met through a motorcycle club, or you guys are, you know, avid motorcycle riders. You guys are people who like to stay in motion all the time. So, and it's just like, except for you, your issue is that your motion is moving you backwards in life instead of taking you forward. It's really moving you to a place that's putting you back in life. It's putting you back instead of taking you to where you want to be or need to be. And I'm sorry if you guys hear my dog in the background. It's my dog, Phoebers. But Phoebe, cut it out. But with the Chariot here, the expected effects of this is the fact that, you know, what I'm getting is that you guys are going to go in your own direction. It's going to be a very emotional decision, but you're going to decide to go your own way. Usually the Chariot is the big green light for motion, but, you know, you got to be careful because of the nature of your karma that you don't go backwards, that you don't make a big U-turn in your life and go back to the ways that you had that put you in bad situations. The Chariot is the big green light to go forward and to really pursue your destiny, okay? So the third question is, how can you transmute this karma? How can we take this reverse and turn it into an upright, you guys? So with that, you guys are going to have to make a decision. You have to decide if you want to move forward with your life or let the past continue to affect you. Let the past continue to drag you down. Let the past continue to drag you into it, okay? Because the Two of Wands speaks to making a decision on a spiritual level. And she's here with one wand in her hand, tentatively making that choice to look out at the horizon and leaving the other staff behind here on land. So it's like, choose what direction works for you. And clearly, it's quite obvious that one direction is not going to work for you. And you really have to weigh that carefully, okay? All I see is, like, there is a whole lot of motion here, Gemini. And you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, possibly a Cancer. And just because, like, of their impulsive energy, they usually, what it seems like is that they make impulsive decisions without thinking about how it will affect the both of you in the long run. They only make their impulsive decisions based out of their wants and their needs without considering you. And it's gotten to a point where they have made the ultimate decision that really has hurt you. Okay, so how to heal from this? Okay, you guys are going to have to surrender. There's a lot of surrender being called for. You are going to have to put yourself in a place where you can look at this from a completely different perspective, Gemini. You're going to have to sit down and rest for a minute. Like, all of this motion, all of this energy of moving, you're going to have to slow down. Because in order to make a great decision, in order to make a decision that serves you for the best, you can't make great decisions when you're constantly moving and in motion and constantly on the run. You know, it's like, you can, but you may look back and be like, damn, that really wasn't the greatest decision that I could have made for myself at that time. Because I was busy trying to move around and do this, that, and the other. So, you know, it's like, whether you know intrinsically that they don't want to be with you, that they're not trying to be with you, or you just got out of a situation in the most hurtful way, take this time to heal, to sit down, really observe your wounds, really observe yourself before you decide to do anything. Calm down. There's a lot of wood here. It's saying, you know, stabilize yourself, ground yourself, be solid within yourself, okay? All right, so we're gonna go on to the next, we're gonna go on to the next 3 cards here, which is basically a bonus section of the reading. It's my Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and Bringer of Karma, messages from them, basically messages from Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. So we're gonna see what they have to say about the situation here. So the message from Venus is literally, you need to take that step to sit your ass down and relax and find that enlightenment, because within that enlightenment is when you're going to find your direction and you're going to find that burst of passion to be able to go on and move forward and pursue your next pursuit. you're going to know which way to go. And then when you know which way to go, it's going to ultimately bring you that happiness which you seek, Gemini. Okay? For Jupiter, Jupiter is saying that you have to be balanced, you guys. You guys are getting so many great major arcanas because these major arcanas really are telling you the flow. You know, first it's constantly wanting to move around, constantly wanting to be about, go, 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 and then trying to maintain balance while in motion, but you're in motion in the wrong direction, so you're not really achieving the balance that you seek. So now you know you got to make a decision as far as what you want to do, but the only way to really make it is to sit down and be still. And in being still, you see which way you want to go, you see your enlightenment, and through seeing your enlightenment, you gain your balance. Tempered. The situation is tempered. Your emotions are tempered. And then you can really start healing. Okay? And Saturn here, Saturn is also saying, you know, look, you have to restrict this conscious energy right now so that you can dive into your subconscious. Okay? And only in your subconscious will you be able to heal from this situation. Because the energy that I'm getting for a lot of you guys is that the situation is already done. It's already happened. Or it's just recently happened. Or you know it's coming. And you've been in that prepared mode for receiving it. So just relax, Gemini. Take a deep breath. Sit still for a minute. Meditate. Ground yourself. You're in desperate need of it right now. And that's okay, because a lot of us out here are as well. So, you know, I can imagine going through the situation of being with somebody and them not telling me that they don't want to be with me, and taking it so far as proposing marriage, you know? So you guys really take care of yourselves, okay? Really try to ground yourselves. Try to get some rest for yourselves. Go out and be in nature. If you can go and hug a damn tree, go do so. If you could go sit near a stream, go do so. Eat some fruits that have high antioxidants in them, which will help your blood circulation, which will help your oxygen exchange and all of that good stuff. Okay? I love you guys. This was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment, leave me a like. Let me know what you thought about it, okay? And take care of yourselves. Mind your emotions this weekend. The moon is full in Taurus for this Halloween weekend. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Ashe. And follow me at the Herb Lady, okay?